time to bake these red velvet cakes. So, preparation is the key. Number one, make sure your oven is preheating to the temperature you need it. Obviously, if you're going to use a mixer, have the mixer ready. Get your weighing scales ready. There we go, everything zeroed. Get your tins prepared. It's just a little bit of oil in the bottom, a bit of paper, makes it easier to get out. Get all your ingredients. And the way this cake is made, red velvet, all the dry ingredients go in the bowl, all the wet ingredients get mixed into that. So, let's get everything weighed. Oh, I missed one thing. Obviously, I don't drink alcohol, so if I'm baking, it's a nice cup of tea, and we're ready to go. So baking, unlike cooking, is an exact science. So if it says 250 grams of flour, plain flour, that's what you got. This set is so handy for measuring tablespoons and teaspoons. It saves just grabbing loads of different spoons. In the bowl we have plain flour, we have cocoa powder, baking powder, bicarb, light brown sugar, salt. That's all the dry ingredients, and now we need to mix all the wet ingredients in a container and pour them in. Just put the mixer on to get any lumps out of the brown sugar. I was too lazy to squeeze them out actually. In the wet mixture we have vegetable oil, we have buttermilk, vanilla extract, 2 large eggs and 100 milliliters of water. The only thing left to add is that red gel colouring. Now this should be quite powerful stuff, so I'm not going to measure it, I'm just going to see how red this goes. Well, it may look orangey, but off camera it is pink. So do you know what? I really want a red velvet cake, so in goes more. I really don't care how much I use, as long as I get that red velvet look. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to pour this liquid into the cake mix and mix it, and if I need to add a little bit of red later, so be it. So this is on the lower setting of the KitchenAid. Let's pour this liquid in and get it mixing. One red velvet cake coming up. When this bakes, it will go a lot more brown than red. So my mixture is looking rather red now. It may look brown to you, but trust me, in the light and off camera it's definitely red. Now the last thing I'm going to add is a little bit of, it's supposed to be white wine vinegar, but I've only got cider vinegar. It's exactly the same, we're not adding much, just a few drops. And the reason for that is that it gets the bicarb activated a little bit quicker. That's everything mixed. I'm going to get it into my 2 prepared tins, get it in the oven baking, and while that's baking I've got 2 more sponges to make, because there's actually 4 sponges to this cake, not sponges, 4 cakes, 4 levels. Getting my words mixed up here. So I'm going to pop 2 in the oven, and then I'm going to weigh everything out ready for the next 2 so I can get them straight in the oven. I am being so precise with this mixture today. I'm even measuring it out as I'm putting it into the 2 tins. But hey-oh, that keeps me happy. So that's the first 2 cakes into the tins, and boy oh boy oh boy, they are red. So they're going into the oven now for 25 to 30 minutes, and let's get on weighing the others. We've had 25 minutes, so oops, steamed up, nice little skewer. Just going to do a skewer test. Oh, that is way too wet. So we will give that another, I say 10 minutes. When you're sitting waiting for cakes to bake, it's worse than watching paint dry. It's just coming up to 35 minutes now with these cakes. I gave them an extra 10 minutes. Let's get the skewer back in and test them. And here we go. The skewer goes in the centre. Put it a few other places. And look at that, clean skewer. That means they're cooked. So let's get those two out, get them cooling, and get on with the other two. Now guys, two perfectly cooked layers for red velvet. I got two more layers to do. So yeah, they look brown at the moment, but trust me, when they cut open, they will be red. This is where we are with our red velvet cake today. 2 layers of the cake made. 2 more layers in the oven. They look red, they look brown, but trust me, they should be red when they cut open. I've still got to review the red paste I bought yet, so they better be red. I used loads of it. I got some stuff left, especially some buttermilk, so guess what? I'm going to make a few muffins. I use these silicone muffin tins. I'm going to make half a mixture, put those in, and that's something we can have a taste of tonight. There we go. Half a mix has made me a lovely 12 cupcakes. Well, actually a little bit more left in there, so I'll see how these bake and I may pop a few more in.